Well, folks, already a hectic few minutes here at Bobcat Field. Sam Jones, Noah Yates here with you on the Bobcat Broadcast Network. Sorry for joining you a little late, but we are underway just about 2.5 minutes in here in the Old Capitol so far. Been surprisingly all Albany State. A couple of shots on target already for them, a corner as well. Albany State controlling much of the possession, kind of unexpected for a team that has not won a game all year and just scored their first goal the last game they played. Bobcats being overmatched a little bit right now. We'll go ahead and get starting lineups to you in just a moment. Let you know who's on the field for both teams. Right now, Bobcats in white, Albany in a blue and white kit. Bobcats going right to left on your screen. Albany State in possession, throw in right in front of us on the near side. Box. Top here. Omar's daughter's there in the clearance. Less stellar. Now more trouble for the Bobcats. Graham has to come out.
Graham getting tested really early on. Not too good for the Bobcats in these first 4 minutes. Kind of a rough, shaky start.
Weird start time here. 6 p.m. on a Wednesday night. Something they're unaccustomed to. We're unaccustomed to, really. Our first attacking play of the day goes towards Amanda Bartholomew, run out of play. Albany State already 2 shots and 2 corners again. Only 1 goal on the season in 7 games. That came from Jenna Wade, wearing the number 9 shirt today. This has been an Albany State team that has steadily improved throughout the year. Haven't won a game yet. Started losing their first 3 games by scores of 6-0. Their last game they played, a 3-1 loss, 2-0 loss before that. So at least the damage has been controlled a little bit the last few games for the Rams. First real year of the program for them. They consolidated with Darton State. Now they're coming on the attack. Weaving through is Wade, cross coming in. Graham there to pick it up. Jenna Wade, a junior from Milton, Florida. Going to be the one causing the most damage tonight, it looks like, for Albany State. As the Bobcats in a fight here. Bounce it off a body, throw in for the Cats. Lekis shields the ball well. Lekis ball into the box when he cleared away. Bartholomew at the top of the box, taken away. Ball pinballing around. Possession Albany State. Here come the Rams the other way. Evans still with the ball for the Rams. Lekis trying to fight her off. Still Evans. Omar's daughter coming over to cover.
A little bit too much time on that counter. He couldn't pick out the right pass.
Bobcats have a lot of speed at the back. It's been difficult to catch them on the break a lot of times this year. Omar's daughter having to do extra work. The slide used effectively, and now the ball up to Lekis. Bobcats need to settle and settle quickly. Long ball up to Bartholomew. Not really going to help anybody, but will help the Bobcats reset.
A little bit of an ambitious ball there. Not really going to no one really. Bartholomew did the best to flick it on, but still, with only her up top, it wasn't going to go.
Not much of a midfield from the Cats so far. As Cheyenne Wrench tries to change that. Balzano up top. Looking for Bartholomew. Bartholomew cutting through. Bartholomew shot save. Bartholomew still fighting. Almost an 8th goal on the year for Amanda. That the Bobcats will have to settle for a throw-in near the corner flag.
She truly has been the talisman for this side, and in the last home game, she was able to score 2 goals to make her side win 3-1 victory. They're definitely going to be playing her a lot in this game and using her as a key player.
7 goals, 2 assists for our Bobcat Athlete of the Week on the season. Omar's daughter towards the end line. Lost possession. First shot of the day for the Bobcats, about 6-8 minutes in there. Still being outshot by the Rams 3-1. First meeting between the two teams in women's soccer. Again, really the first year of this program. As Dart State combined with the Rams and joined with their athletic department. Dart State team, junior college team, 16-3 last year as Bartholomew in a heap to the turf. Wins a free kick. Albany State head coach Alex Pickrell is the coach of that 16-3 team. It was her first year at Dart State. Moved up to JUCO to Division II in one fell swoop as the free kick comes in. Immediately headed back out. Ferris. Balzano. Bartholomew on the wing. Bartholomew cutting inward. Bartholomew still. Shot deflected. Omar's daughter. Diagonal ball to no one in particular.
Back.
36 minutes left in half number one. A gorgeous night in Milledgeville. Sun's right in our face right now. Can't see a whole lot, but at least feels nice. Might even downright be cold when the sun sneaks behind the trees here at Bobcat Field. Albany State regaining possession, but right back to the Bobcats. Lekis takes a hit, still trying to maintain possession. Now Wrench. Omar's daughter mishit the ball. Regained it back, though. Stroke of luck for Umbjorg. Weaving through a couple players. Umbjorg still now out wide. It's Bailey Bartholomew, top of the box. Bartholomew saved again. How about that from Reagan Melvin?
Excellent
Abby Whiteside. Go ahead.
Excellent passing play on there for the Bobcats. Number 4, Becca Morris, slipped the ball in for Bartholomew. Excellent ball, but even a greater save. Stretching out to the left side, barely getting a hand on it.
Whiteside shut Amanda down twice now. Amanda's not used to that.
Very unheard of.
Gonna make her mad. Whiteside, a junior from Marietta, Georgia. That's Balzano giving chase, causing problems. Albany's gonna escape with their lives. Long ball forward. Graham off her line. Let that one roll into the box.
Bobcats starting to get the pace of this game, starting to get their legs together and start playing well.
Took a while to find their legs here. Possession very much in favor of the Bobcats over the last 5 minutes. That will continue. Through the middle, it's Morris. Looking for Lekis. Lekis cutting in. Lekis almost got the through ball into Balzano, but hasn't taken away. Possession immediately back to the Bobcats. Bartholomew. Bartholomew still shot. Will go wide. A sneaky attempt from Amanda.
Yeah, a little bit of an ambitious shot, but then again, coming from last game, a half-field shot, I think anything's possible now for the Bobcats.
A little bit of craziness never hurt you, especially if you're a striker. Now, Aaron Ferris's goal, what you're talking about, I'm not sure quite where the thinking was on that one, but even still, one of the better plays we've seen from a Bobcat. He was at least 40 yards out.
I believe the kids call it a term YOLO.
YOLO. That might be correct. Big win for the Bobcats that night. Bobcats have taken 2 of their last 3. Had a big win against Catawba last Saturday, 3-1 win. First time the Bobcats have ever beat Catawba.
They are having a great showing this season and also having a 2-2 record in conference, doing an excellent job.
A very young team, too, a team that we didn't really expect to perform as well, especially in attack, but a few of the younger players have stepped up. And, of course, the resurgence of Amanda Bartholomew has helped in a major way. Cassie Balzano up top, Emily Peterson. Sophia Lekis has been fantastic, and now she's overlapping here, almost daughter, trying to do a little too much on the ball, I think.
Yeah, she's definitely cutting through a couple defenders, but she's getting a little too ambitious and should probably lay the ball off after that. Cut the defense open for that, the strikers. Get a hold of the ball and let Bartholomew put it away.
Bobcats starting to take control of the midfield. Bonser and Wrench gaining possession time and time again. Bartholomew threw a few. Bartholomew taken down at the top of the box. Free kick opportunity here for the Cats. This is Umborg Omar's daughter territory.
Yeah, definitely an excellent job on Bartholomew drawing the foul on that play. Surprised it wasn't a yellow card or anything such as that, because that was one of the last defenders back, and if she had gotten past her, it could have been well easily a goal.
Bartholomew and Omar's daughter both over the ball. Here's Bartholomew. Nope, Omar's daughter. Top of the box. Bartholomew is well worked. Amanda couldn't quite get a foot on it, though. I think the secondary pass, not enough weight on it. Very well worked by the Cats, though. .31 minutes remaining. And half one, Bartholomew running after in the box. Bobcats with possession again, and a very high and long shot.
Bobcats really starting to gain possession in the final third, doing an excellent job with the ball, improved in the midfield to create that game.
Popped up towards the Lekis. Lekis continuing forward. There in Georgia College. Taken quickly by Omar's daughter, Wrench. Wrench looking, finds Morris. Morris through a couple. Morris still. Omar's daughter on the overlap.
Ball will finally get cleared out.
Job on the overlap. Uno there. We haven't seen maybe enough of that from Omar's daughter. Is very good getting forward.
So far this entire game, been having a very strong attacking presence.
Still Uno. Uno. A little bit of a cross turn there. Didn't amount to anything in the end, but it sure looked nice. Almost put her into space.
She's definitely been tearing up this left so far, getting past a couple of defenders at a time. As long as she continues to do that, it'll open up space for strikers to get a nice easy ball and nice goal.
Izzy Salazar was the defender coming over to make the play there. Slow down Omar's daughter. Headed forward by Morris. Bartholomew in a foot race. Bartholomew sneaking up behind Laura Valcourt. Almost picked her pocket. 9 minutes remaining. Morris picks up the loose ball. Omar's daughter coming forward. Not enough weight. Morris cleared out. Well, the water is building on the dam at this point. Question is, when is it going to break?
Yeah, Georgia College pushing the majority of their team up into the final half or third, making it hard for Albany State to get out. Have to just clear the ball out.
Back pass here. Excuse me, Noah. As Jeffries maybe didn't get enough. As pressure. Brittany Evans caused her to panic a little bit there. Bobcats have made a couple mistakes at the back that have led to goals this year at home.
It's a very awkward ball, and I think in this game especially, that would be probably one of the few ways that Albany State would
have almost pounced on it. For Jeffries and Asbell, two freshman center backs have been fantastic so far this year. A welcome surprise for Coach Hope Clark and the Bobcats. Now Balzano has the whole field in front of her. Lekis charging down the near side. Balzano still. Balzano may go all the way with it. She's slowed down. Bartholomew. Bartholomew. Too high.
Very good. Quick counter by the Bobcats. Just a little bit too high and wide by Bartholomew. But continuing to attack like that, like you say, that dam will burst.
That's Valcourt giving chase on Balzano. Cassie turned the Jets on. Just didn't have enough to escape. Ferris pressured. Ferris nowhere to go. Ferris going to go around the merry-go-round and find some space. Bartholomew back to Ferris. Cross inward. There's Lekis. Lekis is there. Lekis is around. 1-0. Well, after a couple of great saves, Abby Whiteside caught coming out by Sophia Lekis. Sophia Lekis, too much speed once again.
Yeah, definitely. A little bit of an awkward cross coming into the play, however, initially. Seemed like it bounced off one of the ASU defenders as the slow ran in. The goalkeeper must have had a little confusion with the defender on the play on who was going to clear that ball. And with that, he just pounced and was able to get around real quick. Nice, simple, easy goal. Damn first.
Sophia Lekis never stops running. Caused the dam to overflow there. 1-0. Let's see if it continues to run wild. Charging forward is Jenna Wade. Wade with a long shot attempt. Graham had it well covered. 26:32 on the clock when Sophia Lekis scored there. Her third of the season. Bartholomew. Dispossessed, but out of play for throw-in. Fifth shot of the day. Finds the net for the Bobcats. More of what was expected from this game. Now the Bobcats still. Bartholomew in the middle. Bartholomew lets it run. Bartholomew charging forward, goes down. Omar's daughter picked it up. And if you're calling a foul there, that should be a penalty. Did you point to the spot? Yes, he did.
So. Yes, he did, and he stopped the clock as well. Definitely indicates.
Couldn't quite tell if Amanda had come into the box. She goes down. Thought he might have played advantage for Uno, but pulls it back. Bartholomew with the chance for her 8th goal of the season. It's the first penalty of the year for the Bobcats.
If they convert on it.
Seven goals on the year for Amanda Bartholomew. Make it 8. 2-0 Georgia College, and like we said now, the dam was about to burst, and now things going a little haywire at the back for Albany State.
That is for sure. Clinical, simple, easy penalty taken by Bartholomew. No trying to drive it or put a hole in the back of net. Just simply place it in the corner. We'll get a replay on it. Bartholomew keeping a calm, cool head as she lines up to take the kick. And there you go, just slots it away.
Rose Whiteside. Whiteside did not even make an effort. She had. I don't think she would have had a chance. 8 goals on the season for Amanda Bartholomew. On pace for 15 on the year. That'd be 1 short of the school record. I imagine she'll grab a couple tonight. I would say the scoring is far from over.
We just have to agree with you on that.
Interesting thought from Lekis, who tried to switch the play. Bobcats working a lot on that in training this week. Make it happen there, but a good thought from Sophia.
definitely this left-hand side for the Bobcats, like and Omar's daughter, have just been tearing it up the entire game, really showing what they've used in practice and implementing it into actual gameplay.
Here they go again. Morris with a deft touch. And now Omar's daughter. Bartholomew had a run in. Now Omar's daughter tries to get it to her, and it's about 5 seconds too late.
Wanted the initial ball to be played, and wasn't expecting a couple later.
Not sure if Uno thought Amanda was off. She looked to be on from my angle. Maybe waited a fraction of a second too long. Jeffrey's coming over. Jeffrey's playing sweeper, does a nice job here to the corner. Jeffrey still wins the throw-in for the Bobcats. Kai with a couple family members in attendance tonight. And Grandma and Grandpa Jeffries among that bunch. Salazar throw-in. Cleared by Omar's daughter, now Morris. Bobcats still haven't quite gotten it away. Bartholomew with the pressure. Knocked to the floor once again. Amanda's spent about 40% of this game on the ground. It's another free kick for the Bobcats.
Yeah, definitely on that play. Bartholomew knew she had won the ball and got a little bit of a shove. Went down. She little easy.
Omar's daughter playing kickball. Sponsor. Now space for Balzano. Amanda on. Omar's daughter overlapping once again. Omar's daughter has it cleared away. Omar's daughter giving the Albany State right back a whole lot of problems today. Bartholomew at the end line can't get a foot to it. And if she did, she just nicked it. 2-0 Bobcats, 21-30 left on the board in half number one. Everything mostly according to plan so far. A couple of nervy moments at the back for Georgia College. But not much to worry about for the blue and green so far. Sponsor looking for Lekis. Ball popped up near Lekis, coming forward and winning the ball. Lekis. Bartholomew just missed her. Sponsor picking it up. Sponsor still over the bar.
Good initial play by Lekis, making a run down the left side and beating her defender, getting a good little cross into Bartholomew, just a little bit off.
Bobcats have felt very confident taking those charging runs forward tonight. They know they have the ability to get around a couple of defenders before anyone can get to them. French, weaving. Now an excellent through ball towards Balzano. Coming over is Valcourt. He's been playing sweeper to the best of her ability all night. She's having a nice game for all things considered. (4-3-3) the Bobcats, giving her a lot to think about so far tonight. Balzano, Bartholomew, Lekis, the top line, causing a lot of issues for the Rams. Ball too far for Lekis. 19:20 left on the board. Lekis can't regain possession. Jeffries fought off Evans. Get the ball back to the Bobcats. Now Morris. Morris whirling in the middle. Out wide, Balzano. The width of the Bobcats stretching the back line right now. And now here's Bonser. Bonser got a bit of her arm there.
The Albany entire defense raising their hands up, screaming for handball, and the referee then got it right on the. It was a handball.
Excellent ball for Balzano. Interesting that Bonser was the one who had crept up into the middle. Usually they're in that holding midfield role, doesn't get up too far. Now Jeffries having to scramble a bit. Does a nice job using her body to shield Evans. 18-15 on the clock. Jeffries. Jeffries versus Evans. Jeffries fouled. Ball goes back to the Bobcats.
Minutes remaining or in this half.
Don't get greedy on us, Noah. Got plenty of more soccer left in the old Capitol. Bartholomew has a chance to switch it wide. Now Balzano making a run. Valcourt played her on. Balzano cross towards Bartholomew. Lekis is there. Cleared away. Balzano versus Valcourt. And the first subs of the day coming in for Georgia College. Looks like Sarah Miller. We're checking for Aaron Ferris. Savannah DeVal in for Cheyenne Wrench. One more. And Anya Mancinelli will come in for Lekis. She might get a touch early. Bartholomew looking for the cross, well wide. Mancinelli almost checked the game and immediately found the ball at her feet inside the 18-yard box. $16:30 on the board. Bartholomew almost found Mancinelli.
Wonderful settle on that play.
Amanda's touch has been fantastic so far tonight. That first goal brought the ball down very, very well at the top of the box before moving through, finding the back of the net. Now here come the Rams. Monster lets it run through. Omar's daughter has to clean up. Quick spurt of possession here for Albany. Handled well by Jeffries. Omar's daughter on the overlap once again. Whole lot of space. Bartholomew on the left side. She can see her. Heavy touch from Uno. Amanda got to be a little frustrated with that. She had a whole lot of green space. Now she picks up the ball. Bartholomew towards the end line. Amanda still around the defender. Cross coming in. And nothing doing. The Bobcats wanted a handball. A quick shot from the half volley from Balzano. Comes Wade. Uses the outstep of her foot. Davis's onside shot. Well wide. Excuse me, Evans with the shot.
A little bit dangerous there, 2-on-3. Bobcats 3 back. That's one of the big ways that Albany is going to have to get back in for college counters when they're stacking so many numbers up with all this possession.
With Uno coming forward at the left back position, the right back has to drop a little bit. Like you said, no, it does become a back three. Sometimes a back two. A few of the Bobcats pushing up. Leaves a whole lot of running room for Jeffries and Asbell to make up for. They have plenty of speed at the back. Not going to cause a whole lot of issues. Jeffries puts this one back. Free kick off the State. 14 minutes left first half. Bobcats up 2-0. Goals from Amanda Bartholomew and Sophia Lekis. Long ball in, doesn't find a body. "45% of this Bobcat roster, all fresh faces, working together. Pretty remarkable campaign for so many new folks. 4-4 record, 2-2 in conference. Well on the way to a 5-4 overall record as Balzano gives chase, cleared again by Valcourt.
Yes, I couldn't agree with you more. I think the most surprising is Kai Jeffries, number 12, doing an excellent job as a freshman defender. Really not making too many mistakes in the back, just being very smart with the balls that he's playing.
Montanelli crossing into Bartholomew, runs on for Omar's daughter, and almost deflected off an Albany State player into the back of the net. Bobcats do get a corner. Not sure if Amanda intentionally let that run, but it came right to Umbjorg in the middle of the 18-yard box. Excellent cross from Antonelli. Balzano dispossessed. Heavy touch from her. Moore's going to try to regain possession. Now Bonser. Bonser still. Oh, driving shot picked up by Whiteside. 8th shot of the day for College.
As they're showing on the screen here, the initial rebound and shot looked like she was actually going to kick it first time, but instead chose to settle it and dribble around a defender, try to get a better angle.
Left 25 left on the clock. Asbell fighting for possession, wins it. Almost a lazy pass, biting the Bobcats, but Omar's daughter reclaims it. Bonser in the middle. Wide Balzano. Balzano cutting inward. Diagonal towards Amanda. Pushed away. Mancinelli giving chase. They're at Georgia College with 10:40 left. Balzano is almost an inverted winger out there on the right side. Loves to cut in on the left foot. It makes a lot of people look silly doing it. Has a quick burst of speed as she cuts inward. So you're doing a lot. Usually leads to pretty positive results. Montanelli threw a couple. Montanelli taken down. Looked like ball was clipped mostly. Montanelli's still fighting. Finally has it taken away. Long ball forward, and now some space for Albany State. Coming back is Asbell. Now Jeffries sweeping. Clears it away. Michelle Bryant causing the issues.
9:30 remaining in the match. Or again, half.
Noah has places to be, I guess, folks. Enjoyed the timeout here. Now some trouble. Omar's daughter fighting the top of the box. Ball played backwards. The Bobcats are going to pick it up. Here comes Balzano. Oh, the last pass. Not there. It would have played Montanelli on, and she would have just been in a foot race. Jeffrey stepping up. Nice play from Kai, and she wins a free kick. I don't know why. Advantage was not played there.
That was very odd. Bartholomew could have easily gone and taken on at least one defender. Certainly with her skills and ability, be able to get past her. Definitely could have turned into a chance for them, but
pulled back anyways. Bobcats a reset and now find Amanda Bartholomew. And I was wondering if they might do this. Amanda had initially started on the right side, now on the left side and cutting inward. Played back to Vol. Miller from the fullback position. Sarah. Let the ball run out for throwing. Substitutions coming in for the Cats. Bailey Munderland in and Ragnhildur Bjarnadóttir in as well for the Bobcats. Rough tackle there, but a clean one, says the head referee. Ball still in possession of Albany State anyways. Morrison Bonser headed out, by the way. Bjarnadóttir's first touch. Played wide to Amanda. Amanda blows past Valcourt. Bartholomew still can't get around her. Valcourt holds possession before booming it away. Valcourt, man, he's not there. This could very easily be 4-0, 5-0 heading into the half. He's made a number of fantastic plays coming over. Long shot. Omar's daughter tipped over. Uno.
Omar's daughter had space to move, had space to take on that drive, but just decided, saw the goalkeeper a little bit off her line, thought, why not? Let's take a shot and see what happens.
Fortunately, directly online with the keeper, so you'd have to backtrack a little bit. If that one's swinging a bit to the left or right, it gives her a little more trouble. Strangely, the first corner of the day for the Bobcats coming up. Well, no, that's not right. The scoreboard tricked me. Couple on the board. Ball comes in from Bjarnadóttir into the scrum. Oh, it was Sarah Miller who had a lot of green in front of her. Took a swipe off the half volley.
Yeah, definitely. And in those situations where it seems like you have all the space you need and sometimes the easiest balls like that you just put through, you got to always remember and focus and keep your body over the ball and just aim for the goal and not try to just power it over, because like that, go over the goal.
Sometimes you just got to drive it to the ground.
Yeah.
See what body it bounces off of. Balzano. Long ball towards Bartholomew. Great touch. Up towards Montanelli, and Anya's off. Picked up anyways by Abby Whiteside. Almost perfectly timed from Bartholomew and Montanelli.
5 minutes remaining this half.
Omar's daughter. Bjarnadóttir. The Icelandic connection. Showing some teeth. Now Bartholomew. Bartholomew into the box. Past Valcourt. Cross. Found Balzano in a corner for the Bobcats.
Good drive there by Bartholomew, getting around her defender. And then it's sitting to, normally the orthodox way is to hit the ball into the air and hope that someone heads it in, decides to drive it on the ground and almost resulting in a pretty decent goal.
Valcourt's got to get tired at some point, right? She's been full blast the entire night. Continues to give the Bobcats trouble on the back end. Near post, played back from Bartholomew. Cleared away. If we would have found a Bobcat, it would have been Balzano. Duvall. Omar's daughter. On her right foot, long shot over the top of the bar. Montanelli, is she on? Yes, but saved anyways and cleared out by Albany State. Can't believe Montanelli was on as that ball rebounded off the crossbar. Everyone caught watching.
I'm at a
was
loss
the one who stepped forward.
I am at a loss for words. First of all, Omar started thinking this is a fun game with some friends going for the crossbar challenge, doing an excellent job of that. And then also, I could have sworn she was offside when the ball was kicked.
Montanelli charges forward. Anyways, now Bartholomew running forward. Bartholomew on her right foot. Long shot. Missed well wide. Not what we're used to from Amanda.
She did an excellent job to get through at least, I think, 3 of those defenders and get a little hole to shoot through, but just a little bit off balance. Wide.
Break can't come soon enough, I think, for the Albany State back line. They've been run ragged in half number 1. To their credit, they've only given up 2 on 15 shots. Bobcats have not been without chances, though. Ashley Graham does very well in distribution here. Finds Bjarna daughter, who brings it down well. Now little 1-2 on the overlap. Here comes Omar's daughter. Omar's daughter outside the foot towards Montanelli. No. Bartholomew picked it up over the bar.
Goodness gracious, if that goal was just raised a little bit higher, Georgia College would have 6 on the night, I'd say.
And it continues to have trouble putting the ball on frame. Did a great job of picking the ball up. And about put a hole in the space-time continuum with as hard as she hit it. Boom. Goalwards. Was always rising. Couldn't find the net. How about Omar's daughter tonight on the overlap? Excellent play from Montanelli to find her coming forward.
They definitely have worked on that in practice, and it's really showing in the game.
Duvall. Bjarna daughter. Space on the right side towards Montanelli. Now Balzano as Montanelli's touch kind of fails her. Bartholomew. Munnerlin taken down. Might have lost her footing, and now here comes Albany State. Duvall tracking back. Shielding is Alicia Cottrell. And here comes Wade. Wade with space. Long shot from Wade. Graham pushes it up and off the bar. Still work to do. Makes the save. Excellent shot from Wade. No one closed her down.
Not at all. Georgia College definitely not wanting to concede in this last minute of the half.
But Ashley Graham, as always, on top of things, continues to show why she's probably the PBC's best.
Here we are showing the replay. Like them said, nobody picking her up. Just goes for the rocket. Again, another crossbar.
So crossbar challenge, we have 1-1 tonight. I believe on the scoreboard 2-0, 34 seconds left in the first half. Bobcats looking for a late third goal. Munnerlin. Munnerlin. Towards Bartholomew. Was she on? Yes, she was. Thought she might have come back. Chance for Amanda curling, but saved from Whiteside. And that might be the last attack of the night. We're under 10 seconds at Bobcat Field. 5 seconds. Punted forward. And that will end the half. 18 shots, 2 goals for the Bobcats, 5 shots, none on the board for Albany State. That they did have a couple of chances. Bobcats were lucky to escape with a clean sheet through the first half. The good news is they put 2 into the back of the net. 2-0 your score. Back in a few moments for halftime stats and more on the Bobcat Broadcast Network.
Na 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 na, I love you so. I love you, I love you. La 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 la, la 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 la.
We're here.
Yay!
It's a short drive from your neighborhood to your naturehood. To find a neighborhood park or green space near you, visit discovertheforest.org.
Change is constant. Technologies, careers, society. Georgia College is not about landing your first job. It's about preparing for success in a changing world. From the moment you step on campus, you have an immediate sense of belonging. At Georgia College, learning takes place all around us. Our students are critical thinkers, ready to graduate into a complex world. Georgia College, your public liberal arts university. Technologies, careers, society. It is impossible to predict the future. The jobs of tomorrow may not even exist today. At Georgia College, you will learn to be a critical thinker, to develop new ideas and out-of-the-box solutions, because those are the kind of lifelong skills you'll need in a rapidly changing world. The way we see it, it's not really about what you know. It's about how you think. Georgia College, your public liberal arts university.
Hey, Banks. Have a seat and let me make you uncomfortable. Up those grades, son, or the only position you'll be playing in college is sitting on me. You're still awake? Have a seat on old Mr. Bench. At least your buns will fall asleep.
Is this the one about the high school hotshot who gets benched in college?
Hey, Manty, move down.
It's a tearjerker!
We often get the question, where does the money go? More than 90% of NCAA revenue supports 89 championships and more than 1,100 member schools that give $2.7 billion in scholarships each year. Look around you. There are more than 450,000 student athletes competing every year, succeeding on the field, in the classroom, and in life. Bottom line, we put our money where our mission is.
What you've gained as a student will be just as important to you as what you did as a player. As long as you know that you made the effort to do the best of which you're capable, there's no failure. Success on 3.
There are over 400,000 NCAA student athletes. and just about all of us will be going pro in something other than sports.
I guess sometimes things just happen. Devastating things. Your whole world changes in an instant. That's what happened to me the day my mother had a stroke.
I'm Paul George, and I want you to spot a stroke fast.
F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time to call 911.
Protect the ones you love.
Spot a stroke fast.
Bartholomew, was she on? Yes, she was. Thought she might have come back. Chance for Amanda Curling, but saved from Whiteside. 7 goals on the year for Amanda Bartholomew. Moore's going to try to regain possession. Now Bonser. Bonser still. Oh, driving shot picked up by Whiteside. Back.
Na 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 na, I love you so. I love you, I love you. La 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 la, la 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 la.
We're here.
Yay!
It's a short drive from your neighborhood to your naturehood. To find a neighborhood park or green space near you, visit discovertheforest.org.
Change is constant. Technologies, careers, society. Georgia College is not about landing your first job. It's about preparing for success in a changing world. From the moment you step on campus, you have an immediate sense of belonging. At Georgia College, learning takes place all around us. Our students are critical thinkers, ready to graduate into a complex world. Georgia College, your public liberal arts university. Technologies, careers, society. It is impossible to predict the future. The jobs of tomorrow may not even exist today. At Georgia College, you will learn to be a critical thinker, to develop new ideas and out-of-the-box solutions, because those are the kind of lifelong skills you'll need in a rapidly changing world. The way we see it, it's not really about what you know. It's about how you think. Georgia College, your public liberal arts university.
Hey, Banks. Have a seat and let me make you uncomfortable. Up those grades, son, or the only position you'll be playing in college is sitting on me. You're still awake? Have a seat on old Mr. Bench. At least your buns will fall asleep.
Is this the one about the high school hotshot who gets benched in college?
Hey, Manti, move down.
It's a tearjerker!
We often get the question, where does the money go? More than 90% of NCAA revenue supports 89 championships and more than 1,100 member schools that give $2.7 billion in scholarships each year. Look around you. There are more than 450,000 student athletes competing every year, succeeding on the field, in the classroom, and in life. Bottom line, we put our money where our mission is.
Sam Jones, Noah Yates back with you here at Bobcat Field. Bobcats lead 2-0 after 45 minutes of play. They're heading back onto the field now. And no, a whole lot of success for the Bobcats, although the finishing may have been lacking.
Yeah, definitely agree with you on that. Great build-up play and definitely excellent possession for the Bobcats, keeping it in ASU's final third for the majority of the game, especially on that left side with Omar's daughter coming up and doing multiple overlaps, creating holes in the ASU defense. But like you said, a lot of shots have gone over the top of the crossbar.
18 shots on the night, only 2 of them have found the back of the net. That is if you count in the penalty from Amanda Bartholomew. Lekis scored the first one. Right now, I think your woman of the match through a half a play. Umborg Omar's daughter. Been fantastic on the left side for Coach Hope Clark's Bobcats, looking to move to 5-4 on the season with a win. This wraps up. They have a big test down in St. Augustine. They head to Flagler Saturday. Quite sure on the time on that. Flagler, number 12 team in the country. So this is a nice tune-up for the Bobcats. Hopefully we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
Yes, that will definitely be a good test for the Bobcats.
Amanda Bartholomew takes her first rest of the night. Not sure how much we'll see of her the rest of the way. Bobcats may want to rest their leading scorer. Leading the line up top right now, Anya Mancinelli. Far side Lekis, near side on the wing, Cassie Balzano. Here's Mancinelli holding up play well. Dispossessed. Wade fights her off. Wade coming forward still. Has it cleared away, and Lekis will pick it up. Sophia Lekis. Too heavy of a touch, taken away. Wade. Tried to play it over the top. Like Ferris is over there on the wing now. As the left back. Omar's daughter getting a break as well. He ran a whole heck of a lot in half one. That's a well-deserved break for Uno. Lekis turning around the defender. There's Valcourt again. Valcourt been phenomenal for Albany State so far.
Yeah, she definitely has. And like you pointed out, a couple of the key players for Georgia College are on the bench, getting a little bit of a break. And especially in games like this, you're able to play some of the people that aren't get as much play time, get them to get, a little bit of practice. So when they get older, they have some game experience, but also rest your big game players for the big game.
Forward scored Morris. A little too heavy after Flagler. Travel Converse before another, what should be a tune-up game in Georgia Southwestern. Bobcats own the Hurricanes recent years. See the Bobcats back at home till the 18th. 2 weeks from now. Diagonal ball towards Lekis. Lekis. The box towards Mancinelli. It's Balzano who picked it up. Collected off the body, I believe. Number 17, Roberta de Silva Lima.
That was an incredible through ball.
Oh, absolutely. I haven't spinning too much for Sophia to pick it up properly. Bend on it was perfect. Morris. Bjarna daughter. Miller. Long shot. Miller will dribble wide. 42 minutes left in this one. That's shot number 20, by the way, folks, for Georgia College. Renee Mike game as well. Pick out halftime changes. Hey, it's center back in place. Vanna Osbell. Over the top, Jeffries is there. Good positioning for Kai. (41-15). on the board. Mike, her first touch of the day is a clearance. Via plays it towards the middle. No one's there. Excellent turn. Taken away by Mike. Alicia Cobalilli making the turn. Almost found some space, but Renee had it well covered. Long ball. Sarah Miller's there. Ashley Graham get there first. No pressure on Ashley right now. Take her time at the front board. Montanelli shielding the ball well. Balzano running forward, but there's Valcourt once again. Balzano flips Sydney Bishop. Minutes left. Mike was looking for Lex, didn't find her. Again at the start of the half, Albany State holding the ball a little more than the Bobcats like. Now, cutting inward. Long ball. Look, sure didn't find it. Del Bryant moves for the Ram. Braggy was making a run, but couldn't quite get it to her. Miller on the overlap. Excellent ball, Balzano. Valcourt coming over. Miller trying to work her way around. It's Valcourt going to win this one. Excellent ball from Cassidy.
That is true, and really Georgia College is loving these overlaps and really haven't used them as much as they have in this game, I'd say. But
space has been there.
Yeah, definitely has shown very strong for the Bobcats, so they continue on using that in much more difficult games and harder opponents. I think that'll help the rest of their season.
4-3 is essentially turned into a 3-5-2 as Mancinelli has the ball clipped off the heels. Braggy, kind of a cross, but also heading goalward, and Whiteside had to pick it up, almost clothesline Mancinelli. A little more luck. Braggy, that one could have floated in the left corner.
Yeah, a little bit of a odd cross, and then we see Nancy Nelly trying to go in for the header, looking at the ball, not paying attention to the goalkeeper, and does get clipped a little bit on the play.
But Anya's all right. Bears fighting forward. Ball picks it up. Braggy making another nice run. They pick out Montanelli. Now it's Braggy. Tried to switch the play. Poor decision from Gianna Daughter. Bobcat getting caught, picking out no one right now on the passes. Booming it forward. Rather than playing the ball to the feet. But now a chance for Montanelli. Morris. Morris moving well. Morris retaining possession still. Morris still, and finally dispossessed. There's Morris again. Morris clipped. And a free kick. That's placed at about 20, 25 yards out.
Definitely in range for a Georgia College goal, but who is going to take it with Omar's daughter and Bartholomew on the bench?
Barris is near it. top of it right now is Becca Morris. Morris has some leg strength. Looks like it's going to be Becca. See if she just tries to swing this one in or if she goes for the goal. Like Morris is the left foot distance inward. Morris, no, she was going for the goal. Sailed it.
Definitely on free kick. Just the main goal is to put it on target and make it difficult for the goalkeeper, because even if she makes the save on that play, you still have 5 or 6 Bobcat players ready to pounce on the ball if it is rolled out or she isn't able to keep her hands on it. So
5 minutes left. Bartholomew and Omer's daughter again warming up on the far side. Handball there. Balzano takes down. Miller.
definitely this half has not been as dominant for the Bobcats. But then again, the main reason for the initial dominance is because 2 of the players that are warming up on the other side of the field.
Martinelli trying to make a difference. Cross coming in from Anya Sofia. Trying to get on the end of it. Still chasing. Wade. Possession for Albany. Taken down well by Davis. Davis, middle of the park. Can't find a blue shirt. Ball pressuring. Them clattered to the ground. A throw in for Albany State. Morse makes a nice move. Here's Lekis. Valcourt coming over. Lekis gets around her. Bobcats sneak past Valcourt. Here's Lekis. Still the shot off the post.
Bobcats not catching a break on that at all.
Lekis here. Lekis found some space.
She read the game well, saw the ASU goalkeeper being pulled out, saw enough space, got her in that little awkward stage and went for the shot. Just hit the wrong side of the post.
Good self play there, but it looked like Whiteside did not get a hand at that. Struggled a little bit much for Sophia. Almost brace for Lekis. So I have a couple more chances, it looks like. Lekis down the wing. Lekis cutting in. Valcourt there, slows down Lekis. Jeffrey steps up. Foul. Ends up on the end of it. Space and time for Sophia, who just lost towards Montanelli. 32 minutes left at Bobcat Field. Duvall. Excellent tackle. Miller taken down. Bobcats play on. Morse. Now Lekis. Montanelli's not there, but we're sitting there either. Bobcats continue to run the attack for Sophia. Referees apply some pressure for throwing. 31 minutes left. Mancinelli back to the ball. Balzano a touch. Down line towards Balzano. Cleaned up nicely by Sidney Bishop. Theron Miller does not find a white shirt. A little lazy there. Get too complacent, even up two. Albany State has had a couple of decent chances.
That is true.
That finds white shirt Mancinelli. Can't pick it up in the end. Valcourt make her way past a couple of white shirts. Valcourt might as well just take it the whole west field. Here goes Valcourt. Still Valcourt. Ball giving her a little trouble and now played forward. Over the top, Davis would have been the one to get on it. Had been hurt too heavy. Graham will pick it up.
That was an excellent show of skills for Valcourt there. Getting past two Georgia College defenders and then nutmegging a third.
Night for Albany State. Now an excellent overlap. Ferris. Ferris coming forward. There's Valcourt. Ferris still has possession. Ferris passed another one towards Balzano, cleared by Bishop. Morris. Off Mancinelli. Now a chance. 3-0. Ragnhildur Bjarnadóttir. A goal straight from Iceland.
Georgia College finally finding the back of the net. 25 shots on the night, getting 3. Pulling up the replay now. The ball falls out of the 18-yard box. The initial shot is taken, bounces off an ASU defender. Just one-time volley into the left corner.
Clean finish from Rag. Slotted well. Took 25 shots. Bobcats take a 3-0 lead. I believe that's Raggy's first of the year. Assist given to Beck Morris. "29 minutes left. Bobcats up 3. Cruising right now into a big matchup with Flagler later this weekend. Then forward towards Balzano. Mancinelli's on. Ball played up to Mancinelli, but Wade, of all people, is going to be the one to track back midfield position to pick it up. Wade turned on the afterburners. Raggy's first goal of the year, by the way. For Morris, their second assist. Davis. Nice ball in towards Wade. Wade making a couple miss. Long shot from way just over the bar.
A little bit dangerous there, just almost hitting the Georgia College frame. Show the replay. Finds a little bit of space. That's why not? Might as well take it.
Sixth shot of the day for Albany State on the blast from Wade. Balzano doesn't stop moving. Balzano has a couple options. She picks out Mancinelli. Mancinelli, heavy touch, can't get around Whiteside. And Anya going to be frustrated with herself for that one.
Excellent job by Balzano, drawing into the defenders and laying it off on Shelley. Just took one too big of a touch. Settle that.
Would have been a tough angle for Anya anyway. Spot picked it up. Still another big chance for the Bobcats with finishing. Black a bit corner from Morris. Off a couple of bodies, but Whiteside is the one who claims it. like Vanna DeVal. One of the Bobcats got a piece of it. Balzano there as well, like off the horse. Mike having to scramble a bit. Played back towards Graham. She boots it. Evans applying some excellent pressure. Balzano with some skill. Now a perfect ball in towards Raggy. Is it her second? The chip. It's Montanelli's offside.
No!
Anya a step ahead. Noah, I don't think you did agree.
I cannot believe it. It
Would have been
appears
4.
that when the ball was kicked, she was indeed offside.
Couple of steps, Anya.
But
It would have been close if she had let it go. It would have been a difficult play.
that is one of the worst feelings as a player to know that that ball could have gone in, gotten another goal.
And now, Evans versus the world. A chance for Albany State. Wide. Evans taking on the entire Bobcat back line. She was swarmed before finding an outlet. Haley Wade ended the match. Leave no relation to Jenna Wade. They don't seem to be from the same town. Not sure. So if they have to be any kind of relation. Amanda Bartholomew checks in, and Newborg Omar's daughter comes in as well. So a couple more things to worry about for Albany State. Bartholomew out on the left wing. Omar's daughter retakes her place at left back. Montanelli stays up top. The Alekis getting a break, as does Aaron Ferris. Montanelli. Bartholomew. Now Uno. Balzano can't get on the end of it. Popped up in the air and not in a good spot if you're Albany State. Bartholomew on the end of it. Bartholomew trying to cut in. Bartholomew still low cross, almost found Montanelli. Morris has been a machine so far tonight in midfield. Has regained possession time and time again now. Out wide to Uno. Uno well rested. Omar's daughter too heavy.
You can definitely show that little break been now for a good 20 minutes. Got her a little bit rested and just shows her pace on that play, getting by two defenders without them even knowing what just happened. A little bit of a heavy touch in the end, causing it to go out of bounds, but a little bit of luck for ASU.
Not a whole lot of reserves for this Albany State team. You look at the bench. Only one player over there in reserve for the Rams. You have to imagine there's some tired legs.
That will definitely come into big play in these last 23 minutes of the match.
Bobcats have just about a whole other squad over on the bench. Balzano keeps it in. Cross towards Amanda. May have a second chance. Played back towards Raggy too far. Raggy with another chance, though. And it's 4-0. Rakvithar Bionador. A brace for Bionador.
Excellent shot by her, just placing it in the top right corner. And Bartholomew, noticing that she's not in a great position to turn and shoot, decides to lay it off and be selfless on the play.
The initial layoff was too far for Raggy, but Raggy did a nice job of posing herself at the top of the box. And again, a cool finish for the midfielder from Iceland. Valcourt decides she's just going to take on everybody. Here comes Valcourt. Taken away by Duval. Second chance for Valcourt. This time plays it out wide. That was our dispossessed. 22 minutes left as the Bobcats take a 4-0 lead. 26 shots on the day. Braggie with her second goal of the year. Bartholomew, assist number 3. 8 goals, 3 assists through 9 games now. And now a chance as Bishop coming forward, found the post and found the net. The second goal of the season for Albany State.
I am quite surprised on that play. Not really sure how it happened, but we're about to pull up the replay. Kind of an awkward cross coming into the middle. Looks at this as though Albany State just snuck up behind the Georgia College defense, just poked it in barely.
I'm not sure who was covering on that ball. It looked like a couple of Bobcats were there.
Definitely.
But Bishop charged forward. No one blocked her out. She was able to stick a leg between a couple of white shirts, poke it in.
Georgia College was definitely caught sleeping on that play.
That's going to be something Coach Hope Clark will not be happy about. Give a tough goal, that's fine. Allowing a player to come in as Bartholomew is taken down hard once again. Bishop's first goal of the year. Again, the second goal of the year for Albany State. Caught the Bobcats napping. Cat nap, if you will. And now, Albany State might take off again. Omar started giving chase. It's Bryant. Bryant, driven shot, and the ground ball scooped up by Ashley Graham. 8th shot of the night for Albany State. Ashley Graham. Not sure how many saves she has. I'd imagine it's up around 4 or 5. Wade. All of a sudden, Albany State rejuvenated by that goal. Bobcats are going to have to take control to the very end here. Bartholomew trying to do just that, fighting Valcourt. Valcourt will win the battle. Amanda showing some frustration. Valcourt been in her back pocket all game.
Definitely, and with Bartholomew being fouled a couple times, she's definitely getting frustrated at this point. As the referee has been calling most of them, but still without seeing a card or any justice like that.
And is still played towards Anya. Flag stayed down, but too heavy from Amanda. .35 on the clock. The Bobcats make a substitution. The Abants are in for Savannah Duvall. And another excellent shift as always. Good pressure from Cats, and it might lead to another chance. Montanelli running. Valcourt coming after her, but a low shot from Montanelli scooped up by Whiteside.
Definitely was a little bit of an awkward shot on the play.
Look at the speed of Valcourt.
Just didn't have enough pace to get to the ball and get into a better angle. Decided for the one touch would be the best option.
Bartholomew has a few options towards Montanelli too far again. 27 shots for college. 4-1 scoreline. Could be a lot worse, if not for Laura Valcourt, in my opinion. "18 minutes left as a full moon begins to rise over the old Capitol. Long ball in towards the box, headed away by Morse. Valcourt long shot attempt. Graham catches the fly ball.
God.
And now a chance. Here comes Bartholomew. Bartholomew around the keeper. Shot blocked. An excellent catch-up play from Izzy Salazar.
What an incredible ball on that play. Replay does not do it justice. Bartholomew tries to get around the keeper, but that initial through ball definitely over the entire ASU defense, just landing perfectly for Bartholomew to run onto.
But Salazar catching up. Bartholomew had a rounded Whiteside. Corner comes in almost into the net. Whiteside had to punch it away. Try one more cross. Couple bodies in. Montanelli was near it now. Sarah Miller would pick it up. Chance. And Balzano over the net. Not sure if the corner counts as a shot there, but it was on frame.
Definitely, and Whiteside did have to make a save on that play, so.
16-20. Left in this one. Bobcats looking for a fifth. Albany State looking for their first multi-goal game of the year. Now Montanelli has Bartholomew on the far side. Amanda got to it, tried it again, but went to the ground the first time. May have heated things there for Amanda. Her goal.
Definitely just throwing herself at the ball, trying to get anything on it. Able to settle in, gets back up fairly quickly and wins herself a corner.
Sixth corner of the day, 28 shots. Now for Georgia College. 0 for every 7 shots for the Bobcats. Corner coming in. Balzano was near it. It overshot just about everybody. Freshman could not get on the end of it.
Just maybe a couple inches away from her foot hitting that ball and bulging in the back of the net.
15-10. Left this. I thank our sponsors tonight, Zaxby's and the Pickle Barrel Cafe over on North Columbia. Appreciate their support of Bobcat Athletics. Amanda Bartholomew, ball in towards Montanelli. Yes! Number 5 gets number 5.
That was not a goal.
Oh, well, we were all tricked. Except for Riley Williams, our co-producer over there. I sure thought that hit the back of the net. Did we sail wide and catch the net behind the net?
Yes, it did.
Well, I'm going to go get my eyes checked after this game.
I am wearing glasses, and I still did not see. I am very blind, and
well, I was fooled. I sure thought Anya had that.
I mean, it definitely was put into a very good position for her. So
maybe another chance here. Amanda Bartholomew cutting in. Look for a pass as it deflected. Now Omar's daughter's turn. Cross coming in. Montanelli at the top of the box. Back towards Miller. Sarah, an audacious attempt. Played it through the back of the net. That's a trick shot right there. There's a little tiny hole in the screen behind the net. Sarah Miller found it. We've had a couple crossbar challenges. Maybe we should try the through the net challenge from now on. That's even more skill in my opinion.
yeah, maybe it should count as 2 points.
.13 minutes left in this one. 4-1. Not 5-1, even though we really wanted that 5th one. I bet on the over tonight, so. Substitution for the Cats. Bailey Munnerlin in. Anya Montanelli out. Becca Morris, interesting. Shifting to the left wing spot. Amanda Bartholomew moves centrally. Morris kicked in on into the pass from Omar's daughter. Bobcat still pushing forward. Cleared away. 12 minutes left. 4-1 the score.
29 shots for the Bobcats on tonight. Let's see if they can make it 30.
That dominant performance for the most part from GC. Finishing maybe not as clinical as they would have hoped. This little 1-2 here with Miller. Miller, the chance to cross. Raggy plays it back to Amanda. Amanda. Omar's daughter off the post. Amanda's still chasing afterwards and flipped an Albany State player. Ball going the other way. Omar's daughter. A worm burner.
That was a fantastic shot, hitting it one time, not thinking about it. Well driven into the corner, and that would be the second time Georgia College has hit the post on a shot.
Hit the post a couple times, clipped the crossbar. Could be a lot worse than 4-1. For that matter, Albany State very easily have with one tonight. .30 on the board. Sponsor. Miller. Finds Munnerlin. Balzano taking off. Balzano chips it up towards Amanda. Won't get to her. Whiteside there.
Good look. Just a little bit too much on the ball, making it a little bit too hard for Bartholomew to gain possession of it.
Clever passing. Again. Almost picking out the strike. Evans on the ball for Albany State and lets it run out. Finally some pressure. Slide for College. Mike scoops it up, and there's Amanda. Excellent touch from Bartholomew. Coming forward is Raggy. Bartholomew trying to work around Valcourt. That rivalry continues to be the most interesting on the pitch. This time Amanda's going to get the better of Valcourt. Bartholomew still. Bartholomew finds Uno. Uno chipped it up. Sure if she was looking for Raggy, who was in an offside position.
Definitely for this entire game, for the Albany State team, Valcourt has done an excellent job of shutting Bartholomew down as much as she can.
8:30. As Balzano pushes it all State player. 9 shots on the night for the Rams. Continue to improve their first year of existence. 3 straight 6-0 losses to start the year. Only gotten better since then. Long way to go, of course. An understandably slow start. Ball runs on. Bishop was chasing after it. Graham not caught sleep. Wade comes over, makes a nice play. $7:15 on the clock. Looks ready to come in on the far side for Albany. The Bobcats work the way around the touchline. Now into the middle. Balzano can play on Morris. Caesar instead takes a shot. Sailed White. Cassie maybe could have been a little more selfless there and played on Morris. Still not a bad attempt.
Yeah, it appeared that she wanted the goal more than anything else, so she thought, why not? Got the goalie off her line a little bit. Thought, might as well have a rip. Let's see what happens.
Lekis for Morris. Back line, back college. Evans. Jeffries will fight her off. Reclaim possession. Amanda. Balzano. Balzano cutting inward. Ball in. Raggy leaves it off. Lekis off of volley. Almost, man. Maybe a half volley. Lekis let it run up in the air.
Yeah, Balzano
Like a
being a
swat.
little bit more selfless on that play, crossing it in, and then chipping it up for herself and tried, why not? Let's go for a little bit of a volley.
Sophia going for a worldie. Already has one on the night. Yoke scoring. Not necessarily a worldie, more of a scrappy play for Sophia. Picked up this ball. Laid it to an open net. Bartholomew around the defender. Comes Valcourt. In line, Amanda able to get a cross off. Bleck is almost on the receiving end of it. I don't know how Amanda was able to get a foot in that. It looked like Valcourt had it well fielded. Bartholomew gets another chance. 21 on 21. Bartholomew on Bishop. Bartholomew can't cross inside the box. Got to play. 4:40 on the clock.
Bartholomew really is one of those players that can really make something out of nothing.
Even when he thinks she's trapped, finds a way to stay out of it. And at least cause the keeper to think a bit. .415 on Gunnar daughter. Tried to throw that towards Balzano and Bartholomew, right? White sock. .345. Last night, 12 State coming up. Coming in, headed by Miller. Miller will take another swipe at it. Bobcats again having trouble clearing the ball. Shot, saved by Graham. And the second effort saved again. Evans was offside anyway. But Ashley with her best save of the night.
Like we said earlier, the only way that ASU will score is if Georgia College makes a mistake in the back, and they definitely made a crucial mistake on defense right there, almost causing a second goal.
I don't know what it is, but the Bobcats can't seem to get a foot on it sometimes. The ball is bouncing around the back. It's not the way they want. Pop up in the air. Give them more work to do. Achilles heel. Bobcat really. Raggy in towards Mutterlin. Mutterlin shot. Too high. Tight angle.
Yeah, not too much on that shot. If she had been able to squeak that in, it definitely would have been an impressive shot.
So Bryant Wade. 10 left clock. Bartholomew going to take off. Bartholomew's still Amanda save. Whiteside might have a second chance. Bartholomew looking for options. It trickles toward Mutterlin, who boots it. Amanda Bartholomew not Laura Valcourt. Anything like that, I think.
No, definitely not. She has been her worst night this entire game, causing her lots of trouble in the backfield.
Good goal and assist tonight. 8 goals here. Like it's almost a great ball in Alzano. Double on the clearance. Raggy took it off the volley. Almost extremely clever.
Very ambitious on that kick. Just sailed right into the goalkeeper's arms.
1 minute, Bobcat field. Bobcat 5-4 on it. Will stay at C. Biggest field conference here coming up down in St. Augustine on Saturday. CBobcats.com to follow along with that one. Next time you'll see us here on the Bobcat broadcast with Grant and Marion 2 weeks from tonight. Take another break just about before we see Columbus State at home on Senior Day. 15 seconds. Hard to believe there are only home games left. Clock trickles down below 10 seconds, and the horn will sound. The Bobcats pick up their 5th win of the season. Agnew Peter daughter with the brace. Alexis picks up the first one. Bartholomew grabs the second. Bobcats are relatively easy, for the most part, Noah, win here at home tonight at Bobcat.
That is correct. Bobcats dominating the game. 35 shots on goal, converting 4. Definitely might want to work on that a bit and fixing up the defense a bit, because it looked a couple of confusing moments. But other than that, pretty strong Bobcat attack.
Go ahead and check out from Bobcat Field as Bobcats take down Albany State 4-1. Big thanks, Noah, for riding along with me tonight. Big thanks to Jason Thornton and Ryan Williams for pressing the buttons for us on the Big Bobcat Broadcast Network. And Bobcats, your winners tonight, 4-1. Have a good night, folks. Stay safe. Go Bobcats.